Oh, hi everybody, KC9CUK. Just doing a video here, doing a quick video walkthrough of my repeater system. It's pretty much out of beta testing and we're moving on to the next step. We might be going multi-mode digital here, but there's some discussion on going multi-mode digital and still being able to keep analog because we want to keep analog. So anyway, yeah, got a DR-1X here, Yaesu. And here we go. There is the repeater system. We've got a couple netbooks down here. One is running EchoLink that is tied into the repeater. Oh, it looks like there's traffic on the repeater too. Okay. Yes, it is. It's in transmit. I have a simple cross meter there just to monitor the output. It's currently doing, this meter is not accurate. We haven't calibrated it yet. It's just a cheap meter. We calibrated against like a bird meter. But right now it's, putting out around 20 watts. It's not on high power. And there is the repeater. We can turn up the volume.
Well, he was like, his signal wasn't the greatest. He said he was on 12. I thought he was down by Lake Zurich. No, he was over at Walnut Road, so he was a lot closer than I thought.
There's someone out here talking.
A little bit of time yet.
And it's the other netbook. And it's running, of course, Wires X. And it's just sitting in the KC9CUK repeater room. A lot of times we'll pull it down and have it connected to EchoLink. And here's just a dual band TMV Kenwood 7A that also gets linked in as a linked radio, and this power supply back there for that. But so we have the repeater here. So this is the repeater, and that's KB9JXZ there. He owns one of the other repeaters on the network. So this repeater is part of the State Line Triforce repeater system. You can look us up on Facebook. I'll put a link to the Facebook page underneath the video here. But that's Mike, KB9JXZ. And that is the duplexer there. So it's a real high-end, really, really nice duplexer. I'm sorry, yeah, the focus is being weird. There we go. And just a power distribution with lights. Normally I don't have all these lights on in here. So if we turn all the lights off, kind of get an idea of what it looks like normally. Sitting here, normally the netbooks are all closed up and stuffed in here. But yeah, we can tune into some. I think he's talking to.
It's a one-way gravel road. We even had a truck blocking it. You went around the truck and everything. So
see who he's talking to. And this repeater is in dual mode, so it will go from analog, which you're talking analog right now, into fusion. Let's see who he's talking to. Oh, yep, he is talking to Phil, KB9LPP.
Yeah,
he is also owns a repeater on the system. So I don't know which repeaters they're on. But yeah, that gives you an idea what we're doing here. And it's going to go up to a DB408 on the tower. Right now, we had a DB408 hooked up, and we hooked up a big Comet GP9 just to compare the two antennas. So right now it's just using it's hooked to Wires X via. Oh, let me turn the light on here. It's hooked to Wires X via the, of course, the HRI. Close that. HRI 200. It's kind of hidden up there. I don't know if you can really even see that, but it's up in there. Little HRI 200. So that's the Wires X modem up there. And that just sits up there and comes down and interfaces to the laptop here. But yeah, nothing super fancy. Just figured you might get a kick out of seeing it. What we got going on here works really, really well. We've been beta testing it for over a year, and we haven't had any problems, knock on wood. But, oh yeah, he's talking about my antenna.
Dual band fiberglass he was using, even though it's a little taller. I don't know if they market it for more gain or not.
I have a common GP9 up there now, but we have a DB408.
Testing that versus the DB408, he seems to be pretty comfortable using the 408. So that tells me, which I wasn't sure, you know, that was a good litmus test. And I mean, that thing, he's been running that for what, 6 months on the repeater there. So that tells me between the two that 408, even though it shows exceptional bandwidth and SWR and great return loss, the numbers are for real, and that is a good working antenna. You know, a dummy load will show, you know, the dummy load, it shows it's perfect, but it sucks for signal. But yeah, no, that antenna seems to be right on. So that's one of our golden UHF repeater antennas there.
There, Mike talking about us changing back to the DB408. And these little lights just pull out. It's a standard power conditioner, but usually if I come out here to look at something real quick at night, it's nice to have a light just to pull out. But 90% of the time, they're off. So anyway, that's the setup. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy. Said it goes out on EchoLink, and I'm connected. You can see there. It's connected to, it'll focus in, it's connected to KB9LPP and KB9JXZ. So you'll notice as Phil keys up his machine, it'll key up my machine or vice versa, and they're all linked through EchoLink, and they're also linked via RF. So they're redundant. And there's wires X, no one's in there, obviously. But if someone was, let me turn this down. If someone was using the system right now, they could switch it over to a room, and we wouldn't hear Phil and Mike anymore. It goes onto its own little digital island, and their repeaters go on their own little digital island on DMR. So analog, we're all connected. When it's digital, we're all on our own little island, so we don't bother each other. So Mike and Phil can carry on their conversation there, and I could be talking right now to somebody on Yaesu Fusion, so it works out really good. But anyway, like I said, don't want to make the video too long. Nothing too exciting to see. If I didn't have all this junk in the way, I'd get out there and show you what's behind the scenes there. But basically, this cavity filter. It's a real high-end cavity filter. Behind there, obviously, you see the jumpers, and right now, I just got some LMR 400. It's only a 20-foot run. The test antenna is only like 20 feet in the air, so that might be a 25-foot run of LMR 400. We got some 7/8 celiacs we'll be using to feed the main antenna once it's up on the tower. But anyway, just a quick video on what we got going on here and the setup. And like I said, right now we're in the midst of going multi-mode digital. KB9JXZ Mike's actually got a test repeater set up with that, and he's been working on that for us. And I've been doing some stuff here because I have the only Yaesu Fusion repeater in the group. So I've been working on that with a couple different guys online. I might do some videos coming up for that. But anyway, hope everybody is staying safe during this fun, fantastic virus. But a lot of people have asked for it, so anyway, there's my repeater. I don't talk about it very much in my videos. I don't do many, I haven't really talked about ham radio in general, but just a Yaesu Fusion repeater, something simple. And there's also, I don't know if you can see it, you can't see it here, but there's battery backups back there too. There's a rack mount battery backup system that I took out that's going back in, so it's full battery backup, and it's actually a big battery backup. It'll run this repeater for a long time. And there's actually another rack mount power supply that goes in here too. And the reason it's not in here right now is it made it very heavy to move this around, and this is all going to be moved eventually. And there's a 100 plus watt amplifier, rack mount amplifier that is back there. I thought we could see it, but I leaned it against the wall back there. You can't really see it. See if I can get around to it. Probably not. Got a lot of old radios and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, there it is. It's back there leaning against the wall. It's a rack mount, I think it's a 125 watt UHF amplifier that'll be going in line once the final installation is done. But anyway, 73 everybody. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. And I'll show you real quick what I do here. So the way this is designed is all this stuff folds down and just goes into here. Trying to do all this with one hand. So these laptops are all set up so they do nothing when the screens are closed. They don't shut down or go to sleep mode or anything like that. But I've got everything kind of just poked into here. There's a shelf actually I built for this, and I took it out when I was taking that power supply out and everything and rearranging everything, so that will be all done, of course. But anyway, kind of sits in there, and then we could put the front cover on and the back cover, kind of seal it up. This is how it normally is sitting, is just like this. And it does nice because I do have the activity light on the netbooks here so I can see what's happening. And of course, like I said, this is the Link radio hooked up. This is the Kenwood TMV71A. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, you can see it's underneath wires. You can see that there. It's not wanting to focus, of course. I don't know if it will focus or not. Probably not. Anyway, it's under. I don't know if you could see that down in the bottom left-hand corner there. Doesn't want to focus. Bottom left-hand corner there, it says Wires X remote, so it's being controlled by the netbook in Wires X. Anyway, so that's it. Once again, if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. And make sure you hit that little bell logo up there so you get notified when there's new videos. Yeah, I've got a bunch of videos coming out about antenna gain and coax and setting up your first VHF UHF station and setting a bunch of misnomers in ham radio I'm doing videos on that people have asked me to. And a lot of them are actually already shot, just not edited. I'm doing this one off the cuff, just live. So anyway, 73 everybody. Thanks for tuning in.